Now today I'm going to review 3 movies directed by undoubtedly one of the funniest Jewish comedians, Mel Brooks. Now Mel Brooks has directed so many movies and each one has a special place in the history of comedy. So I'll begin with his first film, The Producers. The Producers tells the story of 2 Broadway producers who are determined to make the biggest Broadway flop called Springtime for Hitler.
Springtime for Hitler and Germany. 2 steps, 1 new step today.
The idea was inspired by a fellow whom Mel Brooks worked for when he was 13 years old. With Zero Mostel and Gene Wilder in the title roles, and a hilariously funny Oscar-winning screenplay by Mel Brooks, The Producers became a highly successful stage musical, which won 12 Tony Awards, and I did a production at Curtain Call 2 years ago. The next best film from this fantastically funny filmmaker is Blazing Saddles.
He rode a blazing saddle, he wore a shining star. His job to offer battle to bad men near and far.
Blazing Saddles is basically taking every single cliche from every single motion picture western and making it into a 2-hour movie.
Hold up, man! We'll head him off at the pass!
Head them off at the pass? I hate that cliche.
Being that this film was written by 5 writers, one of them Richard Pryor, it was also a film that was so ahead of its time.
Hey boys! Look what I got here! Hey, where are the white women at?
It features fart jokes, even racial slurs.
Hey! The film is on this!
The film stars Cleveland Little and Gene Wilder. Madeline Kahn received an Academy Award nomination for her send-up of Marlene Dietrich. Even Mel Brooks appears in it, too.
I've got to talk to you, Peter. You're gone for cert. Can't you see that man is a nit? Wrong person. Forgive me. No offense intended.
At 2 hours and 3 minutes, it's worth your time.
Student?
Are you kidding?
Pain in the ass.
But my all-time favorite Mel Brooks film was made the same year as Blazing Saddles. It's called Young Frankenstein.
Life! Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
Young Frankenstein was the brainchild of Gene Wilder, who wrote and starred as Dr. Frankenstein.
That's Frankenstein.
It was made as both a parody and a tribute to the Frankenstein movies directed by James Whale and starring Boris Karloff. The film also features Marty Feldman as Igor.
No, it's pronounced Igor.
But they told me it was Igor.
Well, they were wrong then, weren't they?
Peter Boyle as the monster.
Wow!
Cloris Leachman, Madeline Kahn, Terry Garr, Kenneth Mars, and Gene Hackman.
Cigars.
Undoubtedly the funniest scene in this film is when Dr. Frankenstein and the monster sing and dance Putting on the Ritz, a scene Gene Wilder fought to get into the film.
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
So I highly recommend seeing all 3 films, The Producers, Blazing Saddles, and Young Frankenstein. They are comedy masterpieces that must be seen to believe.
And now, let us all go to my house for a little sponge cake and a little wine and shit!